Join me, everyone. Let's catch the wave on Arirang Radio. All right, here we go. Welcome back. It is now time for K-Talk with 현우 선생님.
안녕하세요. Hello, everybody.
안녕하세요, 현우 선생님. Welcome back to the studio.
Thank you. I am back, indeed.
And congratulations to you. We've been receiving many messages, tons of messages for you, your family, your baby. And now you are officially a father. How do you feel?
I feel great. I don't know how to describe it, but I can only say a whole new world has opened up. So I feel a lot of responsibility all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me check. You have a lot of pressure on your shoulders, don't you?
Yes. In Korean, we say 어깨가 무겁다.
Yeah.
Your shoulders are heavy when you feel a lot of responsibility because it's sitting on your shoulders.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel great, and the baby is doing great. My wife is doing also really well. So.
And we're really super happy for you, of course. And as I said, we've been receiving messages from all over the world. People congratulating you, your wife, and your baby June.
Yes.
Your baby June. So I hope the boy will become, I guess, a global citizen. And perhaps he will probably be speaking more languages than you, Hyunwoo.
I'm sure of it. Yeah. I'm sure he will speak more languages than I do.
Very good. So thank you very much for joining us. Last week we had Hyojin in the studio and she did a great job. Today we're going to be back on track as usual with you, 선생님. And it's actually a special day today because it's 현충일 in Korea, which is Memorial Day. Am I right?
That's right. 현충일 is the Korean official term for the Korean Memorial Day.
That's right.
Here on the 6th of June every year. And it is a day when we commemorate and think about all the people who sacrificed themselves in the Korean War to protect the country. And thanks to them, we are enjoying this convenient life and also comfortable lifestyle.
Our freedom in South Korea.
That's
so
right.
Indeed, let's thank all the people who sacrificed their lives once again for our nation, for Korea. And it's a day to commemorate actually their biggest sacrifice.
That's right. So it's a public holiday. Nobody works. Nobody goes to school.
That's right.
To commemorate and also celebrate this day.
So maybe we can tell all these people 정말 감사합니다.
Yes, that's a very appropriate thing to say to all the people. 정말 감사합니다. And my own grandfather is one of them, actually. Because he went to fight in the Korean War and he never returned. So my parents and also my mother or grandmother had a hard time after that. So
정말 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Yes, 정말 means
really,
extremely, and 감사합니다 is thankful.
That's right. I am thankful.
Okay, now today in the first part, as usual, we're going to be introducing a survival expression. We are also going to teach you some new words via a K-pop song. In the second hour, we will listen to your audio clips and we will answer your questions. So we have a great program. We're going to kick off with the survival expression. Hyunwoo, please, what is it?
Okay, the survival phrase for today is taxi phrase.
Or taxi.
So you get in a taxi and you have an address or you have a message that has an address in it and you just tap it on your phone and it has the address, but it's all in Korean. And you're not sure how to describe this location in Korean. So you just show it to your taxi driver.
So you show the paper or you show your phone with the address to the driver.
And then you can just say, take me here.
Take me here.
Yeah, take me to this place.
So take me to this place. How do you say that?
여기로 가주세요.
여기로 가주세요.
That's right. 여기로 가주세요.
Okay, so 여기 means this place?
This place or here. And 여기로 specifically means to this place or toward this place. And 가주세요 means please go.
Please go. 가주세요.
Yeah.
So it's a polite form.
Polite form. You can also say 여기로 가주세요 to a messenger, like a delivery person, to send something.
Okay.
You don't have to go
when you're sending like a parcel.
Exactly. We don't have to go together, but you're in a taxi. Wherever the driver goes, you're going together too.
Yeah.
So,
여기로 가주세요.
yeah, you're going in the taxi. So 여기로 가주세요.
So if you don't know how to maybe read Korean or you don't know where you are in the city, but you have the address of the place you need to go to, you can show it to the driver and say 여기로 가주세요.
여기로 가주세요.
And then you can add 감사합니다.
That's right.
To be even more polite.
Yeah.
And I think that's very important, especially when you're in a big city like Seoul. Maybe you won't be able to find your way very easily, except if it's maybe using the subway, because the subway system is very easy to use.
That's right.
But sometimes it's also hard to find a subway exit exactly where you want to go.
That's right. And even when you use the subway and you got to a place nearby the final destination, you might have to take a taxi again.
Sure.
Because you might be in a rush or you don't want to get lost. So you take a taxi. The base fare for taxi rides is quite reasonable here in Korea. So you can take a taxi and maybe pay 3,000-4,000 won and then go to the exact location and say 여기로 가주세요.
Or maybe because it's just really hot and you don't want to walk during the summer.
Yeah, all the taxis have full air conditioning on. Of course.
Very good. That's the first expression for you if you're coming to Korea. 여기로 가주세요 when you're taking a cab, for instance. Okay, we'll be back after the song break. We just have the quiz for you, and you can try to win a book sponsored to us by talktomeinkorean.com. Hyunwoo, what is the question, please?
Okay, so if you paid close attention to what we were saying, you will get this. So what does 여기로 mean?
여기로.
What is the meaning of this expression? Number 1, from this place. Number 2, to this place. Number 3, around this place. Number 4, at this place.
Haha. 여기로. In the expression 여기로 가주세요, what does it mean? From this place, to this place, around this place, at this place, you tell us, and if you're lucky, you'll get to receive a book so you can study more Korean at the end of the show. We'll let you know. Okay, here we go. Music. This is Raw D. 고마워, 고마워. Thank you, thank you. Yes, 고마워. 고마워 means thank you.
Yes, it's another way to say thank you. We introduced 정말 감사합니다. That is a very formal and polite way to say it.
Yeah.
And 고마워 is very casual.
Yeah, to a friend or maybe to a 동생, someone who's younger than you, you can say 고마워.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back. You're listening to Catch the Wave on Arirang Radio. We have Hyunwoo 선생님, and we just asked you a question. We basically gave you a survival expression if you're coming to Korea and if you're taking the cab and you need to go somewhere but you don't really know how to talk Korean or the person doesn't speak English, then you can say 여기로 가주세요.
여기로 가주세요. Showing an address to the driver. 여기로 가주세요.
That's right. What does 여기로 mean? From this place, to this place, around this place, at this place? That's the question for you, and you can try to win a book sponsored to us by talktomeinkorean.com. Visit arirangradio.com/catchthewave to participate. Good luck.
Good luck.
Now, what we do in the second part is we use a K-pop song and we try to teach our listeners some new words and perhaps some interesting expressions. Today, I think we have a song by Chun Yo-sung. She's a member of the group Secret, and she just started her solo activities with a song called Good Night Kiss.
Good Night Kiss.
You like that song?
Yeah, I do. And there's no translation necessary for the
title.
Because it's already in English.
Even better.
Yeah, or in Korean, I don't think there's a really easy or clear translation for that because people would just say good night kiss in Korean too.
Good night kiss.
Yeah.
Or 잘자 kiss.
Not really. Just good night kiss would be the Korean. You just pronounce it in the Korean way and it would be the correct expression.
Okay.
So the song's title is Good Night Kiss and I have picked a certain part that is, I think, very interesting.
Let's listen to it.
So this is slightly longer than what we cover usually, but I had to have the 4 lines covered because the lines rhyme actually.
Yeah, they rhyme, and I think I know why you chose this song.
Why?
Because of your baby.
No? Well, not really. Although the second line has the word 애기, which
우리
means
애기.
baby.
Our baby.
Here, she's talking about her man.
Boyfriend.
Yeah, boyfriend.
Yeah.
Not her baby, right?
Yeah.
So,
well, in your case, it could be your baby. You
maybe?
could sing the same song to your baby. 잘 자요 우리 애기.
but not this dance song. Okay, so from the top, the first line was after you hear the part goodnight kiss, you hear the Korean sentence 넌 너무 달콤해. You are too sweet.
Too sweet. 달콤하다.
Yeah,
sweet.
달콤하다. This is also interesting because normally you don't really say 달콤해 about a person.
No, about some food.
Yeah, usually it's about food. But I think since more and more people in Korea are used to the concept of people being sweet in English, you know, even when you say 달콤해, people get it, kind of get it.
Yeah, they understand.
Yeah, due to the influence of English. So, 넌 너무 달콤해, you're too sweet. 잘 자요, 우리 애기. Good night, our baby, my baby.
My baby.
Yeah, in this case, she's of course referring to her boyfriend or husband or whoever. And the third part, 잠든 모습이 너무 달콤해. 잠든 모습 is you sleeping or how you're sleeping. Is too sweet. 들리나요? Can you hear it? 우리 얘기, our story. So it's not a complete conversational phrase, but everything makes sense. So in the second line you had 우리 얘기, and then in the fourth line you had
우리 얘기. So 애기 is baby. 얘기 is
story.
Story.
Yeah.
Why don't we listen to it once again? 우리 애기.
우리 얘기.
Yeah, you have to pronounce it quite clearly.
And she does in the song too.
Yeah, we hear it quite well. All right, 달콤해. So that's a word maybe our listeners can write down. 달콤하다.
달콤하다. 달콤하다. You can say 달다 too about something that is sweet. But 달콤하다, if you say that, it's more positive.
달다 is not, it can be quite negative in the sense, oh, it's too sweet.
너무 달아.
너무 달아, right?
But people don't really say, oh, 너무 달콤해, I hate it. You know,
No.
They don't say it. 너무 달콤하다 is always positive.
Yeah,
달콤하다.
달콤하다.
Yeah.
So you can actually use this this word for, I guess, describing maybe your relationship. Would that work? 우리
yeah, poetically, yes. Like, but not every day. So
our love is 달콤해.
우리 사랑은 달콤해. You could write it
Our love is sweet.
in a message or on social media, but not in speech.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then maybe, as you mentioned, the words you can remember, 애기 means baby. And it's a way to refer to your lover, maybe.
That's right. Due to the influence of certain drama, I think maybe 15 years ago, a character actually called his girlfriend 애기.
애기.
So I don't know which drama it was, but a lot of people actually call each other 애기.
애기.
Yeah, even though they're not babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the West, I guess many couples call each other, baby.
Baby
hey,
or,
honey, baby.
Or babe,
Yeah.
So it's more common in English, but it's becoming as common in Korean.
Yeah. And then the last word, maybe 얘기.
얘기.
얘기, it's spelled 야이.
야이 and ki.
Yeah.
And it actually comes from the shorter or the longer form of 이야기.
이야기.
이야기 change it to 얘기.
Okay, there you go. Thank you very much for that great song, 전효성 Goodnight Kiss. We're going to play it, and we'll be back in the second hour with your voice messages. If you want to participate, visit arirangradio.com. We have the quiz waiting for you, and you can send us your audio clips. The email address, catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. This song is requested by Aza K-Popper 2 from Tunisia. We'll be back. That's right, we're here to jump on the Korean wave. Let's surf on this big Hallyu wave together. Thank you very much for joining us. Happy Friday. Once again, we have 현우 선생님. He is now officially a father, and he is in the studio. His wife recently gave birth to a little baby boy. His name is June, right?
That's right, the same name as you.
Yeah, my Korean name is Ijun. His Korean name is?
Sunjun.
Sunjun.
And I don't know, like, I didn't really pick his name as Jun because of you, but it was a coincidence. But now that I think about it, you know, people might think, oh,
no, he picked it because he works with June. No, probably not. And
Yeah.
the spelling is actually different because my name is spelled June.
I see.
Like
I
the
see.
month of June.
I see.
But your son's name is spelled Joon, right?
Yeah.
So it's a slightly different spelling.
And I haven't picked the Chinese character behind it yet, so I'm discussing it with my father to figure out what would suit him the best.
I'm not going to tell you which one mine is so you don't get influenced. Welcome back in any case. Time for the second hour, and we have some audio clips. Thank you very much for your participation. Hyunwoo and I are really happy every time we receive your audio clips. We want to hear your beautiful voices, and don't be shy. I know it's not always easy to talk, especially if it's in a second or maybe third language for you, but you can try it, and we are here to help you. You can record yourself and send it to us. The email address is catchkoreanwave@gmail.com, catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. And why don't we jump into the first message. Now, if you hear your name and if you hear your voice here on the program, Hyunwoo and our team will be sending you one of the books sponsored to us by talktomeinkorean.com.
That's
so
right.
Try your chance.
Yes.
The first message, you want to introduce it maybe?
Okay, the first message is from Lydia, I think. Lydia Sari. From which country? I'm not sure. The email that you sent me doesn't say which country it is. 안녕하세요, DJ Adrian, 현우 선생님, and CTW Catch the Wave team.
Yeah.
I got a little conversation about traffic jam. Please give me a correction and thank you.
Good. I think she's talking about traffic jams because a few weeks ago we taught our listeners an expression about traffic jams saying 차가 많이 막혀요.
That's right. 차가 막히다.
차가 막히다, which means the road is very congested or there is a lot of traffic.
That's right. Literally translated, 차가 막히다 means the cars are blocked. So if you are in a bad traffic jam, you are just as good as just sitting in a parking lot.
Yeah.
So you are blocked. So
막히다.
Yeah, in Korean you say 막히다.
That's right. Why don't we listen to her audio clip?
길이 너무 막혀요. 지금 시간이라서 그래요. 그러면 지하철을 탑시다. 좋아요.
I thought she was like rapping or singing here.
Yeah. I think I think your pronunciation has that kind of vibe, rapper vibe.
Especially towards the end. 막혀요. 그래요.
Yeah. So
탑시다.
I think overall you did a great job. This is a conversation probably introduced in a book. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's a very natural conversation. One thing that I would love to see you work on is your she sounds.
Okay.
So in Korean, when you see SI or SHI, it's not as strong as in English. So it's not 시간 or 탑시다. It's 탑시다. Or 시간. A little softer.
시간.
Yeah, 시간.
Why don't we analyze each sentence?
Okay. The first line was 길이 너무 막혀요. Your 막혀요 sounded kind of like 막혀요. But
막혀.
Yeah. But anyway, 길이 너무 막혀요 means the traffic is really, really bad.
Yeah, road is very congested.
And person B says 퇴근 시간이라서 그래요. It's because it's the rush hour. 그러면 지하철을 탑시다. Then let's take the subway.
Yeah, 지하철 is the subway. 지하철.
That's right. 지 means the land or ground. 하, below.
Under.
철 is iron or steel. So
underground steel.
Underground steel. Underground railway. So 지하철을 탑시다.
지하철 탑시다.
And person B says again, 좋아요. Sounds good.
Good idea.
Yeah.
좋아요. 좋아요. Why don't we listen to Lydia's voice message once again?
길이 너무 막혀요. 지금 시간이라서 그래요. 그러면 지하철을 탑시다. 좋아요.
좋아요.
Yeah, please remember instead of 시간, it's 시간.
Yeah.
Instead of 탑시다, it's 탑시다.
Yeah, so you can just work on your she pronunciation for Korean. And I think regarding the content here, it's a good advice. Here in Korea, sometimes the roads are very congested, especially around 퇴근 시간. 퇴근 시간 is actually rush hour, but on the way back home.
Exactly.
After work. 출근 시간 is on the way to work.
That's right. The opposite is 출근 시간. So rush hour in general, you just say 출퇴근 시간.
Yeah, 출퇴근 시간.
출퇴근 시간 or just rush hour.
Yeah, so if you don't like traffic, try to use the subway. I'm sure you will be able to arrive at your appointments more on time.
That's right. But I don't know, during the peak rush hours, you can't even get on the subway because there are too many people.
What do you do then?
Then you have to wait for the next car, next car, and the next car.
Sometimes it can take quite a long time.
Yeah.
But good luck to you. Lydia, congratulations. You'll be getting a book sponsored to us by talktomeinkorean.com. Make sure you send us your contact info online, arirangradio.com/catchthewave, winner information. The second message here, we have Sukaina Fateh, joining us from Morocco. Why don't we listen to her audio clip and then we can introduce her.
안녕하세요. 저는 수케이나예요. 저는 모로코에서 왔어요. 만나서 반갑습니다요, 선생님. 그리고 아드리안 씨, 파이팅!
Wow.
Fighting! Lots of energy.
Yeah, lots of energy, and
Thank
that
you.
was a really short clip.
Yeah,
but her
it was good.
sentence endings sounded really, really natural. Like, for example, even when she just said 안녕하세요, that 안녕하세요 was really, really natural. I could, think that it was by a Korean person.
Maybe she lived here a long time.
Maybe, or maybe not. Or maybe she's just learning really well. And
Yeah.
저는 스카이나예요. She's dragging the end, right? Just like a Korean person would. 저는 현우예요. 스카이나예요. 에이드리언이에요.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was really good. Good job.
And what does she say exactly? I kept her introduction for a bit later because she's basically introducing herself in this message.
Exactly. So in the first line, she's saying 안녕하세요, which is of course hello. 저는 스카이나예요.
Yep.
I am 스카이나. 저는 I am 모로코에서 왔어요. I come from Morocco. 만나서 반갑습니다. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. 반갑습니다.
반갑습니다. And 현우 선생님 그리고 아드리안 씨, 현우 teacher and Adrian. Fighting.
Fighting.
Yeah. So that's good.
For our new listeners, maybe they don't understand what fighting is. Why? And maybe they've been hearing fighting here and there. What is it exactly?
Okay, so fighting or fighting, either way, or even 화이팅.
화이팅.
It's an expression that is commonly used because the translation is not really always good.
No.
So people keep using it, and it usually just means keep it up.
Keep it up.
Or good luck.
Yeah.
Or whenever you don't really find a good expression, people say fighting. Like moms can say fighting to maybe children who are taking an exam on that day,
Yeah.
or they're having a field day and they're just wishing the children good luck in the soccer game. Anything you wish good luck with, you say fighting.
Good luck, and you're sending basically your energy to that person.
That's right. So
Fighting.
we can say anytime fighting or fighting to our listeners.
As well.
Yeah.
Yeah, fighting if you're learning Korean. Good luck. Let's listen to it once again.
Sure.
안녕하세요. 저는 수케이나예요. 저는 모로코에서 왔어요. 만나서 반갑습니다요, 선생님. 그리고 아드리안 씨, 파이팅!
Yeah. You know what? Some people actually use it as a sentence. fighting 합시다.
fighting 합시다.
Let's do fighting.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean let's fight.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
It means let's work hard.
Or let's bring up some more energy.
Sure.
Gather our energy and cheer up.
Yeah, when you have a big project or when you have to work late and hard, then you try to cheer each other up with fighting. Thank you very much, Sukaina, for this great message from Morocco. Good luck with your Korean language learning. And we will send you a book once again sponsored to us by talktomeinkorean.com. And we will send it to you, but you have to send us your contact info, your full address. You can go on arirangradio.com/catchthewave and use winner information in the menu section. Okay? So congratulations once again to Lydia and Sukaina. We will choose some other audio clips next week. Now, when we come back after the song break, we're going to answer some of their questions, Hyunwoo.
That's right.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm totally ready.
Okay, here we go. This is Primary featuring Bumkey and Palo Alto. Love. Yes, that was Primary on Catch the Wave. You're listening to Arirang Radio. Once again, happy Friday. We just heard the audio clips from Sukaina and Lydia. Congratulations once again. And if you want to do the same, just send us your voice messages. It's very simple. You have to record yourself talking in Korean, acting, or even reading in Korean. You don't have to worry so much about the content itself. It could be a self-introduction, it could be something you learned, or even an expression we taught you. Why
exactly.
not?
As long as it's a recording in Korean done by yourself or yourself and your friends.
Yeah, sure.
It's fine.
Yeah, you don't have to be alone all the time. You can also do something like a short dialogue with a friend if you want, or you can sing together.
Yeah, that's right.
The email address, catchkoreanwave@gmail.com if you want to participate and try to win a book sponsored to us by talktomeinkorean.com. We have some questions, Hyunwoo.
That's right.
Are you ready?
Yes.
We always ask our listeners if they have any questions about Korean language. They can send them to us and we try to help them. We have Beza asking us about attitudes that are considered rude when you go to a first meeting in Korea.
Okay, so you meet someone for the first time and things that you have to be careful about, right?
Sure, like manners, etiquette.
Yeah. I wouldn't say Korea has such different manners that you have to learn. But just one thing to keep in mind is whenever you hand something to another person, if you want to be polite, use both hands.
Both hands.
Yes, because especially if you have your
name card,
especially when you're handing name cards or something else, if you have your left hand or your right hand, one hand in your pocket and handing something with the other hand, it's really, really, it can be rude. It can seem rude. So
you're disrespectful.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to show both hands and use both hands. If you don't feel comfortable using both hands, maybe just try showing your effort of using both hands. So that's probably the only thing that I will, mention.
네, 여기 있습니다.
Yeah, 여기 있습니다. Just use both hands.
Sure.
But other than that, I can't really think of anything, Common knowledge, I guess. Yeah.
Some people will not necessarily shake your hand if they see you for the first time. Maybe they'll just bow. So it really depends. If you're at a business meeting, they will probably shake your hand.
That's right. Especially if you're a guy and you are meeting someone for the first time and you're not really going to talk about details with this person for a long time. You might not want to shake her hand, a woman's hand, because she might feel, why is he trying to do that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so pretty much be yourself, be natural, and it should be no problem. We have a message from Allah from Jordan. This is not my first message to you. I sent you one before in April. Thanks for reading my message and answering my questions. Today I have another question. I still can't figure out the structure of a Korean sentence. And she's talking about the different, components in a sentence. So you have the verb, you have the subject, and then you have the object. Now, and she says that she noticed that the verb always comes last in Korean sentences, but she doesn't really know about the adjectives, the adverbs, and things like that. So what can you tell Allah?
Usually the verb comes at the very last part, like you said, which is correct.
Yeah.
And other than that, Korean sentences are really, really flexible. So that's why it can be a little bit tricky, discouraging for beginner learners. But in Korean, what makes Korean sentences flexible is the particles. You have the object marking particle, subject marking particle, or topic marking particle. So if you understand those particles, you can put them after the nouns, and then they can be subjects. So the order doesn't really matter as much as the particles themselves. So if you can, please look up information. We have a lot of information about those on Talk to Me in Korean.
Yeah.
So look up information about those particles in Korean, and then you will figure out a lot more about Korean sentence structure.
That will help you
Yeah.
in terms of grammar.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck. Make sure you check out his website, talktomeinkorean.com, and you'll have maybe plenty of videos and explanations.
That's right.
We also have May this time from Morocco, saying 톡 톡 톡 안녕하세요.
Knock, knock, knock.
Knock knock knock. Teacher 현우 son, Mr. Adrian Lee. It's May again. 축하합니다, 현우 선생님, for your cute little son.
Thank you.
I wanted to know what the 주어요 and 주어요 verb ending means in Korean, and how to express the need of doing something like I need to go.
Okay, so those are two questions.
Yeah.
So the first question is 줘요 and 주어요.
Yeah.
주어요 is the original form. 줘요 is shortened from 주어요. And basically what you do is you put 주어요 or 줘요 after a verb stem to mean that someone else is doing something for you as a favor or to be nice to you. So, for example, or you can say it to, about yourself. Like, for example, you are playing some music.
Yeah.
You can say, listen to this. 들어요.
들어요.
Listen to this is 들어요, plainly.
들어요.
But if you are saying, please listen to this, please consider listening to this because it matters to me, it's really important to me.
Yeah.
And then you can say, 들어줘요.
들어줘요.
이거 들어줘요. Please.
So you're asking that person.
Yeah, please be nice to me and listen to this. So, 줘요, because the original meaning is to give, the other person is giving you some love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're teaching something, 가르쳐 줘요?
You can actually say 가르쳐요 too,
Yeah.
but it would be a little bit too direct and rude. So you can say 가르쳐 줘요. Please give me your teaching.
Yeah, teach me, please.
Yes.
가르쳐 줘요.
Yeah. So when asking favors, people will often say 줘요 or 주어요.
주어요.
And for the second question, you can just say so and so 야 돼요. So to go 가야 돼요. To do 해야 돼요. To eat 먹어야 돼요.
먹어야 돼요.
Yes.
공부해야
해야 돼요.
돼요.
I need to study.
I need to say, I need to go is what she was asking in the second part of her message here.
That's right. So I need to go is 가야 돼요.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you for your message, May from Morocco. Hopefully this will be helpful. And if you have any other questions, send them to us and we will answer them with 현우 선생님 as well. All right, well, I think we'll leave it there. Do you have anything you'd like to add?
Well, not really. I think I saw another really interesting question really quickly. There was a question about 토사구팽.
Yeah, do you know what that is?
Yeah,
it was Jason Latour. Jason
Yeah.
Latour was asking us, what is 토사구팽?
It's a really
in parentheses SP.
spelling. He wasn't sure about the spelling. 토사구팽 is
What is that?
Chinese proverb. It's from China, and to is rabbit.
Yeah.
And usually it means in a situation where you are trusting somebody, you are really nice to this person, but then when the situation changes, you get rid of this person, like a betrayal.
Uh-oh.
So to means rabbit. So the whole story goes something like, really quickly, when there are no rabbits, you eat or get rid of the dog that used to hunt the rabbits. So the loyal dog that used to hunt rabbits for you, he is betrayed and discarded.
Yeah.
So
when are you supposed to use this?
When somebody betrays someone or like gets rid of someone just because the situation doesn't require him anymore. So that's 토사구팽. Maybe you can hear this in dramas. Yeah.
토사구팽.
토사구팽.
First time I hear this expression. Okay, well, thank you in any case, Jason, for that little question. And if you have any other expressions that you would like us to explain, feel free. Send it to us, arirangradio.com, and we will do our best. Hyunwoo, make sure you say hi to your wife and hi to your little baby.
Thank you, I will.
And we'll see you next week again.
See you next week.
Around the same time. Now, last but not least, before I close down K-Talk for the name of our lucky winner for the first quiz we asked you in the first hour, 여기로
여기로.
What does it mean? For the winner's name, you have to go online, arirangradio.com/catchthewave. Check out winner information, and we will post the name of the lucky winner online. Good luck. Check it out. And you can still participate. Okay, let's play some music, and this will take us to the end of K-Talk for today. It's going to be Wonder Girls Like This.